Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode. Today is Wednesday, April the 8th. Today is the fourth episode of our crash course. I'm very excited about today. Today is very important episode. It's basically make it or break it. We're going to talk about the validation. We're going to talk about differentiation as well. I think these are the most important things. I hope we have enough time today to be able to cover both of them. That validation, product validation, and also product differentiation to have an edge over our competitor. So today is the fourth episode. I'm very excited, and I think it's going to be a lot of screen sharing. We're going to go through Helium 10, and we're going to do some validation with their X-ray, and we're going to do a lot of things today. So I hope you guys are ready. I hope you guys having your coffee or you're having your drink, whatever it is, and I hope you guys are really doing very well during this time that we're living in. I hope you guys are staying home, studying a little bit, learning something that you'll be able to benefit from. Once you are done with this, you'll be able to have a business that already you're running and you're making money with. So please, if you're new to the channel, my name is Saad Basim. I'm an Amazon FBA seller and a coach that I help a lot of people on their journey, on their Amazon FBA journey, whether it's your private label, whether retail arbitrage, online arbitrage, wholesale, whatever it is. I've been doing it for a long time, and this is my main stream of income. I don't do anything else except Amazon, and I just love it. So please leave your comment, leave me your questions below, and if you have any questions, just let me know, and we'll cover it at the end of this episode. But today we're going to talk about the validation. We're going to cover a few pointers how to validate a product. At the same time, I'm going to share with you a product that I just found and I would like to share with you, and we can take it as an example to be able to validate our product and how we can go through it. So that's been said. Let me see who we have here. We have Nancy. What's up, Nancy? How you doing? I hope you're doing fine. Nancy. And then we have Juwan says, hello, nice and sunny today in Halifax. Cool, though. The same here, actually. Montreal is very beautiful weather, Juwan, and I'm very glad that we're already having this beautiful weather coming back, which is really awesome. And it's really change your mood when you have the sun out there. And we have Josiah also says, hello, everyone. Hello to you, Josiah. And we have the man, Stoyan K says, hey, all. Hey to you, Stoyan. Thank you so much for joining, guys. I really appreciate it. And let's get to it. And let's see what we're going to cover today. As I said, we're going to cover the validation. And I think validation, product validation, it's one of the most important aspect or part of your product research. If you don't know how to do validation, you are toast, because if you do not validate a product, if you have a good product, you did the product research, you found the product, but now you need to validate it. If it's a good market, is it a good price? Is it all the touch points that we're going to touch on today to make sure that this is a good product that we can launch and minimize our risks and maximize our profit or maximize our chances of succeeding. Honestly, this is very hard for you to have a systematic steps to know, hey, this is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 step to validate a product. We have like a 12-step method that we use to make sure we validate every product to maximize our chances of winning. But honestly, it all depends on your experience. More you do it, more you do product research, more you validate product, more you launch products, more you fail, more you win. You'll be able to gauge the market very well, and you know what works and what doesn't. At the same time, product validation is just going to make your life much easier when you launch a product. It's going to be much easier for you to rank a product. It's going to be much easier for you to know your competition and how you be able to differentiate your product. So validation is very important. And this is it. Validation, if you know how to do validation, you're able to really make your life easy. So that's why it's make it or break it. Do not rush this part of the journey, especially product research and validation. Take your time, because you're putting your money, your hard-earned money, into a business that require you at least $3,000 to $5,000 to start, and you want to make sure that you really start at the right foot. It's really it's about more experience, and about more you do it, you're going to learn. But trust me, things that I'm going to share with you today is going to give you a more perspective. And also remember, everything we do It's all data driven. If the data support what we need, support the market, support the competition, support whatever we need, this is where the money is, and you really need to pay attention to it. So I know, repeating myself, pay attention, pay attention, pay attention, but trust me, it's really, 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 really hard. Really important. At the same time, we're going to talk about differentiation. As you know, once we find a product, we're not going to be like regular people, and we're just going to say, oh, launch the same product as another guy or another competitor. No, you need to be different. You need to be standing out when you launch your product. You need to do different kind of things to add to your product to make sure that really stands in the search result. At the same time, can give you the best chance of competing and just looking different, that excites the customer, excites the buyer to buy your product instead of buying your competitor. Because when you come to the market, you're not going to have the same social proof, you're not going to have the same reviews, you're not going to have the same ranking. So by having a good product quality and differentiated, you'll be able to close the gap. So if this guy is high, you'll be able to close it by a good quality. So the price, the reviews will be less important once you have a really good product that speaks for itself. So that's been said, let's go ahead and talk about the validation and what the most important about validation. Validation, there's two things that are really the major thing that I think about all the time when I look at a product. Two things. One is going to be competition. The second thing is going to be the market size. How much competition we have, how many competitors that are actually in the market, how many people are making money, how many people are struggling. This is the kind of competitor that I'm looking for. I'm looking about how many social proof or reviews they have, and also the second part is going to be market size. How big is the market, and how much it can accept? What's the cap of this market? Is it a big market? Like, for example, remember last videos we talked about market size. We talked about small. I mean, there's medium and high. Let's say small and high market size. So basically, if you have a high market, what's going to be, it can accept more competitors, can accept more sellers. But if you have a small market, if you have a very small market, it's going to have less competitors, less people can play in that field to be able to capture those sales. So this is the idea, and that's the same idea we're going to use in our validation process once we go. And also there's other things that we're going to talk about while I'm sharing my screen and showing you what's up. So you know what? Since that's been done, let's move it and let's show you the first product that we found, and is really a good potential product, and I think you guys are gonna like it. Bada bim. What am I? All right. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to find the tab and all this stuff. All right. So guys, this is the product, camera binoculars. They're not regular binoculars. They're not monoculars. They are camera binoculars. So now, remember last week we talked about this product, and I told you about it last week. This product is basically binocular. You'll be able to do bird watching. You'll be able, I don't know, you can do a lot of things with it. People uses it for their, when they go hiking, camping, and all this stuff. But sports and outdoor products are really, really, really very, very good products. Very good stuff, because have very special, unique buyers from them that really interested in this kind of product. And also a lot of people like to, get away and look at the birds, look at the nature. And there's big people in there. There's a lot of people. But that's what came up the idea for me. I knew the product that we had is actually going to be a little bit saturated, the monocular, the one that you see here on the top. You see them here on the top. So I start looking deeper and deeper and deeper, and I start looking at other products related to it. And that's when I came up with the camera binoculars. So camera binoculars, basically, this is binocular. That means have one lens. Binoculars, they have two. I know. I'm trying to explain this, but trust me, I'm not very much of a bird watcher. But And also this one has a camera and has a screen, and it's really interesting. So let's go ahead and run X-ray on this product, and let's see what we have. So guys, if you see here, we have a product that the market size has $277,000 revenues happening on the top page. And at the same time, we have $30,000 on average, each person making around $30,000 in this market. At the same time, the BSR is low, 6,700. Average price 170. Remember when I told you last time, go ahead and watch product research. I did 2 parts. Is basically I'm talking about pricing. Trust me, if you have a higher price item, that's when you're going to make the most of money. If you have a lower one, you want to find a less competitive market, but you'll be able to make money in both. I have done both of them. There's no issues, but it's all about how you choose it. And the average reviews is 110, which is very, very low. Now, if you see this success score, that means nothing to me, honestly. It really means nothing because any software that have that is usually just algorithm that not the data is not really supported, is not 100% right, because they base it on BSR, they base it on sales, they base it on competitors, and sometimes it's just skewed. So that's why I wouldn't look at it that much. But usually, and that comes from the people from Helium 10, they say if you find a product that over 2 stars, you basically bingo. If you have more than 3 stars, you're more than good. And if you find 5, if you're lucky enough, you'll be very fine. But this is the closest thing you're gonna find. Really good opportunity. But let's validate ourselves. I'm not gonna look at the software. I'm gonna say, oh, the software tell me this. Oh, I'm good. Let me just be blind. No, you cannot do that. You need to do your own due diligence. Now, the first thing we're gonna see, I'm gonna take off my face so you guys can see. You see the only screen, so it'd be much better for you guys. Now. First thing, we're gonna have this SP. SP means sponsored ad. SP means sponsored ad. So I'm going to take this off. So I'm gonna come here. It's gonna be a garbage can. Simple. You do it, and you basically take off all the sponsored ad. Now, sponsored ad is basically paid positions. So if you go through a PPC and you'll be able to run PPC, you'll be able to get sponsored position or higher position than what you want. And this is going to skew your data, because I don't want to count the same competitor twice. I want to count them once. At the same time, I want to make sure when I look at each ASIN, I want to make sure that I'm comparing apples to apples, and I'm making sure that I am looking at all products that have similar to mine. So these are similar. This one is not really, so I can maybe throw it out a bit. Come here, they all seem similar. This one, similar but not. Let's take it off. And we keep going, They all look almost the same. So for me, this is now I filtered all the same kind of sellers, which is very important. And I have no replicates, or I have no other competitors that are taking 2 positions or real estate from the main page. Now, if you want to be a little bit smarter than me and you want to go more than the first page only, because X-Ray or any software that you're going to use is going to have only extracting the first page only. But if you want to extract more, you can go to load more results and extract the second page, so you can have them all in one nice display instead of having 1 page. But I think 1 page is enough. But if you want to go 2 pages, go ahead. It has a specific situation where you can use the second page when you are actually in a very, very competitive market, that you think that, hey, the first page is very competitive, but the second page still making enough money to what I really want, and I'll be able to compete there, and I don't need to rank in the top page. So that's when comes the market size. If the really market is very, 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 very strong, you will be able to do that. So now, that's been said, I'm going to look at 2 things. So I said the first one I'm talking about, and I'm going to show my face so I can be dramatic. The first thing you need to look at is review count, which is competition. The first part is competition. If you know how to get your competition and you know who you are playing against, you know exactly what kind of strategy you're going to put up to be able to compete with those people. And this is very, very important, guys. I mean, trust me, do not just go inside. Do not go ahead and launch a product just because your girlfriend or your boyfriend or your mom or your dad told you this is a cool product and sort of. No, you need to look at the data, as I said. So now if I look at this, guys, And I'm telling you guys who are here, this is a very high potential product that I'm telling you, you're luckily, depends luckily or not. We don't have enough people watching our channel, which is sad, but hey, we have not much exposure. So you'll be able to see this product. And I'm telling you, maybe only 2 or 3 of you are going to take action in these things, because many people, they just like to watch, but they're not going to apply what they see. But this is a very high potential product, and I will make you the judge. A lot of you are experienced. They came from from other big channels that you were watching, and you were doing a private label. You might failed before, you might succeeded. So you know what I'm talking about here. When you see in the first page, all people have 87 reviews, 22 reviews, 73 reviews, 9 reviews. But the most important is the revenue, because this is competition. The competition I want to see is usually in the top 10 or 15 position. I want to see less people that have less than 500 reviews or 1,000 reviews. Here, there's nobody having a lot of reviews except one guy, so it's an exception. I don't mind. Even he has, actually, he's not even the same product. So let me take him out. Not the same product. So let's take him out. Okay, so if you look at all of them here, competition is very, very low competition, because most of them don't even have 100 reviews. There's only 400, 100, 200, 226. This is nothing. When I say nothing, I mean nothing. I mean, I can compete with 200. If I get 50 reviews comparing to this guy, I'm going to kill him. Wow. Not killing him in a sense of killing him, but I mean, I'm going to compete. I'm going to really, really get them. That's what I'm saying. So this is very low. So look at this guy, 87 reviews making 6,000, 22 reviews making 3,000, 73 making 6, 19 making 2,000, 0 making this, 472 making 50,000, 65,000 with 100 reviews, 1,900, and then we have $134,000. This is crazy, insane. So now here, this tells me a few things. It tells me that I can do why those people are making less. What I said, I always wanted to make sure that I'll be able to get 10% of my competitors. So for revenue. So if I have here revenue, all of them, they have, let's say they total up to 100,000. I'm expecting if I come to the market, I'll be able to make $10,000. We're talking about 10% market share if we're lucky, if we're really good. But here, I really believe there's a lot of things that you can compete with, because if you look at the competition, here a guy has 3.5 stars. They don't have a good rating, that's where we're gonna come in and be able to do very well. The guy who's doing 134, I mean, this guy's selling at a higher price item and has very good reviews. So here you need to make sure you really source a very good quality product. But anyways, let's talk about competition. Now here, as I see, competition is not much. It's very, very low. I can get 20 reviews very, very easily in the first month. And then the revenue is very good if I stay between $7,000 to $15,000. I really believe if we get a very good product, we'll be able to sell it for higher price and make more money if we really execute it very well. Now, the other thing, which is I like to see other prices. Now, the prices, I like the fact that there's 92, 98, 95, 199, 359, 329, 223, 152. Now, a lot of you are going to tell me, Saad, this is crazy, because how come you want me to compete in a market where actually the prices are fluctuating? Someone's selling for 80, someone's selling for 300, 200. This is very scary. I don't know what I need to sell, because they're not consistent. Actually, you're wrong, because you need the best opportunities that you find in a market where the prices are different. That means the market can accept this kind of prices. That means the market or the buyers, they are willing to pay $300 or 200 or $100 or 250. They're all over the place. That means if you get a very, very good product and you'll be able to modify it, or you'll be able to bring a very high quality product with a good differentiation, you'll be able to have enough room and enough money or profit margin that you'll be able to spend on differentiation and improve, because you know the market can accept it. As we see, the biggest guy who's selling this product at 329, he's the one who's making the most money. The other boys, the little boys with $100, the ones that are competing against each other too much. But this guy's like, you know what? I'm going to go a different route than these people, and I'm going to launch a higher price item. I'm going to make sure I have a good ranking strategy, review strategy, and I'll be able to make the money that I need. I really believe this is a good opportunity, especially here at 50,000 with 465,000. That means I can steal some shares from these people and this guy. These ones are making okay money and not much money. But don't forget also, the revenue seems very low, like 6,000, 7,000. It's like, Saad, hey, you told me 8,000 to 15,000. It's true. But revenue here at 6,000, there's a problems that these people having is reviews. They have their rating is not good. Okay, so this is something I can compete with and I can fix. But also, we're going to look at their sales and we're going to see how they were doing before or after the bad reviews. And also, don't forget, guys, this market, when I checked it, because I always track products all the time. And what happened, I have like a list of 150 products I track and I just keep them there. Give them to my clients. Hopefully, when we do our the private coaching thing, we'll be able to give some products to some people who are going to subscribe, going to sign up for it. But what we're going to do is basically check now what's happening with the disease that we have with the quarantine. That a lot of people, their shipping time is being extended. So instead of shipping the product within 3 to 5 months, 2 days on Prime Day, now it's becoming 3 to 5 days for regular product, essential product, and non-essential, which is like this one, is taking almost a month to be delivered. So that's affecting the sales as well. But I'm telling you, it's going to be cool stuff. So let's say here, for example, you see here, it's just going down now because I really believe because of what's happening with COVID-19. But check this product after things are really smoothing down. You'll see how it is. So we have one guy here, as we see how the sales is still going up upward. Let's see another guy. This guy's still going upward, which is good. Let's go another guy. Remember this line, what I told you, that means how the product is going, how if it's going upward of the product declining, how is the demand? How is the demand? This is what it is. So I want to see multiple competitors having the same kind of thing. So competition, now we know, is very low. On the top 10 to 15, there is more than 3 to 5 people with 50 reviews. Revenue is strong. There are some people are making less money, but the market itself is a big size, has almost 286,000. That means hopefully I'll be able to compete. If I put in my head, I get 10 to 15% market share. At the same time, there is the second thing, the prices are really good. There's no someone selling for $20 and then people are 300. No, there's 100 and higher, which is a price point is really good. And also the other thing extra, the people who have low reviews are still able to rank on the top page. So it's not being dominated by the big brands. So not if someone has high reviews, usually they're gonna have the top position, but in this case is not, because this guy has 400, but he's in position number 6 or something. So that's giving me a good thing. That means if I come in, I'll be able to rank very easily. The other thing I'm looking at here, FBA, MFN, doesn't matter for me, honestly, here. I don't care if Amazon even sell it. I'll be able to compete. The other thing I'll look at is a brand. I want to make sure there's no 1 or 2 brands are dominating the whole market. That means I don't want to see the same guy. Let me show my pretty face. Okay, no pretty face. Okay, so if I come here and I look at these people, there's no one guy dominating the whole market. So what I mean by that, if I see this guy, Encore, and if I see Encore here, then 3rd position Encore, then 5th position Encore, and he's dominating the whole space, then I'm having an issue. I need to really, really be careful and see why he's dominating that much. Because if someone dominating the whole market, it's going to be hard for me to compete, or that means this guy has a lot of variation and data that he's actually ranked everywhere. So I need to pay attention to this and make sure it's not dominated by one person. So this is pass. Number of sellers here is good. Revenue is good. We talked about the sales going upward, which is really great. Then we have dimensions, weight, and all the stuff that you need, and we're good to go. And also we have the 9 images and low images. actually, like, look at this. People have 9 images on the top, ranking higher. Then we have these people, which is the people who are dominating. Let's open these guys. Let me just open them. One. This guy has 7 images. And this guy has $134,000, but have 7 images only. I mean, still good because that's the only thing that can show up. But let's see. Anyway, so we verified the competition and we verified the market size. The market size is high. People are making money. Competition, less reviews. Now we talk about domination, which is the number 3. That all positions in the top 15 not dominated by one brand. Is actually a lot of stars are making money, which is good. Now, the 4th thing we need to make sure about is keyword search volume. Very, very, very important. Last week, I talked about keyword, how important it is, how you'll be able to find a product with Helium 10 by using the keyword feature. Now, we are going to look at the keyword level. We're going to see how many keywords we're able to find from this product. So, what are we going to do here? We're going to first open up each one of them. So I'm going to open up, the way I share it, you're not going to be able to see it. So you know what? I'm going to stop sharing and I'm going to share again to give you a better, clean way. So I opened up one, then I opened up a second one. What do you want to do? You want to open up more? Let me see this one, 473. Let me open this guy. Let me open this guy. Okay, we have 4 people now. Now, what I want to do first, I'm going to look at the keywords. Very, very important thing. If you're looking for a keywords and you don't know how to find them, you need to use reverse ASIN. So if I go here and see binoculars for adults. Now, remember when we said about the title, I mean, for people who are following me for a long time, the title is very important, is the most indexed. And at the same time, it has usually the competitors will put the main keyword in the beginning of the title, because if the title that long, whatever in the beginning of the title is going to have the most power of indexing, is going to be recognized by Amazon the best, and it's going to fade away as you go. So usually, if you're a good seller, once you run your products, if before you launch it or after you launch it, depends how you do it, you will be able to find the main keyword in the beginning of the title. So now I have a few things. I have binoculars for adults. That's one. Okay. No upgrade. No money to upgrade. No money. Come here. Open it up. So that's one. With the new smartphone adapter. This is actually not even the same product. Screw it. It's not the one. I want the one with the camera. Remember? I opened the wrong one. I need something with a camera. Something like this. Or something like this. Okay? Something with a camera built in. I don't want to put my phone in it. So these are the better ones. So usually, you're going to see it in the front. So we have digital night vision binoculars. So I'm going to put digital night vision binoculars. Now, as you see, this keyword is a very long tail keyword, so it's going to have less search volume, but let's look into it. The other thing I'm going to look here, digital binoculars, camera telescope. So we have digital binoculars. That's one keyword. Open it. Then I'm going to go to the second keyword, which is camera telescope. That's another one. Open it. Then I'm going to look at another one here. It's called digital camera with binoculars. Let's see what's up. What's up? All right. So now I'm going to take these, put them here. My first puppy. Sorry, guys. It's slowing down a bit, but you feel me. And it's true. If you like the video so far, please like and subscribe, and also give it a big thumbs up, and also please hit the notification bell so every time we show up, you'll be able to see my face. Perfect. We finished the plugin. Now everyone's subscribed to the channel, so perfect. All right, so the first keyword, digital binoculars. Now, before you get too excited and you think you found the main keyword, I want to make sure you verify it first. So when you do digital binoculars, you want to make sure that 80% of the results, or almost 80% of the results, are similar to the product they're trying to target. So I put digital binoculars. I look 1, 2, 3. This is a little bit different way of the other one, which is the camera, but it's almost similar. You depend if you want to use this one or the other one. You have some of them here. And also don't forget, the market could be very small. And since you are here, look at this. The result, 272 only competing products for digital binoculars. For sure, it's not going to be enough. That means that not enough competitors out here. There's not enough competitors of these people are actually here. So that's why they're filling up the other kind of products within the same search, because Amazon doesn't have enough competition. Remember this. I'm telling you something here. You better pay attention. Okay, so this is cool. Let's go to the second one, which is not this second one. Let's go to the second keyword we found, which is camera telescope. Let's see what camera telescope. Camera telescope is not looking the same way we want. So this is no bueno. So you see, the second keyword sucked. No good. Let's go to the third keyword, digital camera with binoculars. This is good. This is 80 of them. All right. So this keyword is good. So what I'm going to do here, for each keyword that I'm going to find, I'm going to run the X-ray. Okay. I'm going to run X-ray. I'm going to run whatever you have, Jungle Scout, Viral Launch, whatever you want. Go ahead and do it. And I'm going to look at the market here. I'm going to see the same thing. Is it the same thing that I did in the first time, which is I thought the camera binoculars, not the keyword I did. So now for those keywords, am I able to find the same kind of result, the same kind of depth, the same kind of revenue, the same kind of competition, or similar? That's all what I want to know. So I haven't done this before, honestly. I haven't done it. So here we still have a little bit of money. And as I said, guys, now because a little bit of COVID, whatever the disease that we have is actually affecting the sales. So it's very hard to do a little bit of product research. But I know this product because I have tracked it for 2 months. So I know there was more sales here. But if you look at it, the same, no competitions, perfect. Now let's go to the second one, do the same thing. And then I'm going to share with you something else that will make your life easier than me and you. We're just trying to, we're trying just to find out what the best keyword, but I'm going to share it with you around and how to be able to find it. So now here we have the same thing. Actually here even have more money. So you see this top guy that we had before, the same kind, very low competition, good demand of money. For sure, remove the SP, the sponsored products ad, remove them, but this is good. Now, let's say we don't know what keyword we need. How will we be able to find them? We can use reverse ASIN. But now, the very, very important thing, you do not go ahead and you can find me. Let's say I'm searching here, the main search, camera binoculars. That's what I found the product with. If I come here, I'm not going to go ahead and find someone who has 22 reviews to do reverse ASIN. I'm not going to find someone, 22 is still low, but I want to make sure that I find a product that when I do reverse ASIN on, or the ASIN I'm going to choose to do reverse ASIN on, has to have enough reviews and has been in the market for a long time. Because if they have enough reviews, that's indication for me that actually this product has been in the market for a long time. It's collected enough data. So when I do reverse ASIN, I get the most accurate data possible. You got me? So you have to. Do not go ahead and find me a low, lousy ones. Go ahead and find me one that has enough reviews, been in the market for a long time. So usually what I do, I just go with the one with the highest review, okay? If I find him. Like this one, not him. Really? Okay, so 87. We have the 87 boy. We have this guy also 23, not much. Here we have 228, and then we have this guy with 87. So basically 87 is the one has the most. So if I come here and I open him up, let me remove this one so I make it easier for you. I'm gonna move all this stuff so I make it easier, me and you. We're gonna open up this guy. We're gonna come here and we do reverse ASIN, which is very beautiful tool that Amazon Helium 10 has. Is basically you'll be able to do it throughout from the listing itself. So first of all, I'm going to go to 1 year. Do not sleep. Do not forget this tool. It's very, very important. So here is like Kiba. This guy's been from January 2017 selling this product. And slowly now it's getting a lot of traction. So that means it's been in the market for a long time. But at the same time, they didn't have enough sales here in the beginning. We're all sucky. Then start getting a little bit of attraction. Then start becoming really, really good. So it could be many things, but that's enough to tell me that this product's been in the market for a long time. That here detected until 16th of September 2016. That means it's been there for a long time, but is really good for us because if it's been for market for 4 years almost and has only 87 reviews, that means we can really have an edge on him, right? So that's regardless of that. We're not talking about this, but let's say we're going to come here and we're going to get hit keywords and it's going to do reverse ASIN for that specific product. And I'm going to say, get keyword. I'm waiting for it to upload. And then this data is going to tell me, exactly what kind of keywords this product is actually being indexed for and how many keywords there are actually making sales. So let's come here and I see binocular camera has 323 searches. It's not much, but they add up. If you have a lot of small keywords together, they can add up to a big victory, right? So if you have, let's say, 300 reviews and you have 10 of them, that's 3,000 searches. That's still good, right? Still means almost 15 sales per day, per month. Now, let's see. Go ahead. First thing I do, I'm going to go from the highest search volume to the lowest search volume. Now, see, this is here what shows a little bit like not relative keyword, like micro SD card, it's not the one. But I know when you do digital camera or camera binoculars, the SD card comes with it. So they always associate it together. But that's not the one I want. We have digital camera is not. Video camera we know is not. Card game we know no. Game camera, I don't know, open it. Night vision binoculars, maybe. Let's see. Binoculars for this is not. Video binoculars for hunting. Binocular with the net. Digital recorder. Digital video camera. Give me a break. Digital camera under 100. A lot of broad keywords, and this here was going to require us to do a lot of opening up keywords and testing them all. So let's see, what's that camera for the I don't know, and that's a Spanish keyword, which is really good. Here give you Spanish keywords, I believe. Please correct me if I'm wrong. And that's going to help. It has 2,000 searches. So it's really, really cool. But let's see, go ahead and see the keywords that we have. There's some filters that we can use on Helium 10 to be able to make them better, to get better, more accurate data than what it is, because now it's just showing us the keywords that are being indexed for, not the keywords that made a sale. Nope, this is not. Actually, I sold this product before and really sucked royally. It was very good, was selling very good. We're making money. The only problem with it was trademarks. So let's take this one out. Come on, night vision. Okay, that's not bad. That's the other kind, not the kind we wanted to, but let's see. We're not toning down on any one of them. Let's see here. Binoculars for bird watching. We know this is only regular. We don't need it. Let's see the second one. That's regular binoculars. Now camera fotocatas. Yeah, this is a regular one, not good. So if we get results like this and sucky, so what are we gonna do? We're gonna be a little bit cuter and we're going to use the filters. So the first thing I want to do, I want to use here the least. I'm telling him right now, find me a keyword that have 400 searches minimum. I want to see cerebral, I don't care, organic rank. I want to do 50 max. Now I'm telling him, find me the keywords that have reverse ASIN for this keyword, and find me only the keywords that are ranked up to 50 position, because that means up to the second page. Now, for sure, it depends from one category to another. It could be 24, 48, 72, something like that. But up to 50 is good. Usually, the main keywords that you rank for in the first, second page makes most of the money. So that's why I'm going with 50. Word counts, let's say 2 only. And that's it. Here we have more filters that we can use later. But for now, let's do this. Apply. Now 1,600 to 43 keywords only, which is perfect. So this guy is ranked for micro SD. Digital camera, video camera. This is really broad. That's really broad. So basically, telescope camera. Let's see this one. No, this is not the one. Camera recorder, binoculars with camera. That has 1,300. Cool. Zoom binoculars. Nope. So camera spy. So there's not much here. Binocular. So now, what happened is we did reverse ASIN to one of them. A little bit sucky. Not very good. So what I'm going to do now, since only one didn't have enough, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and find more ASINs. So I'm going to take this ASIN. I have them already. Let's take this. Let me find a few ASINs here. So I'm going to take all the ASINs I can. Since we don't have enough people with enough data or history, especially don't have enough reviews or enough sales, I'm going to come here. I'm going to take the second one. Put done. I'm going to come here again. And I'm going to take the second, every one of them. I'm going to take as much as I can now. Because now the game is about, I'm not getting enough data with one, so I need to test multiple of them right now. That's it. That's what I'm going to do, regardless if they have or not. So if I say the one with the lowest reviews has, let's say, results came up with 10 or 20 keywords, then another one came with 10, the other one came for 5, collectively they can give me a good result. So here, boom, do one more, and then I'm going to call it, thank you. Oh, wow, look at this. Look how much bad reviews they have. I mean, still 1,100 in camera photos is not much, but still, that's bad reviews. There's something wrong with the product that we need to do. And don't forget, as we said, this is digital product, electronics. Usually it's going to have more issues than a regular product, right? So you need to be experienced to be able to do this product. Let's see, keyword. You have search, some of the ASINs, whatever, man. New search. Let's go. Let's go. So now it's giving me all collectively. This is very, I love this feature, especially be able to run multiple ASINs and do reverse ASIN for it, which is really cool. But let's see what we're going to come up with before we start talking. Please, guys, let me know how everything went. Did you guys really liked it? How is everything with the series so far? Do you guys like it? You don't like it? What are the things that you like to see? What are the things you don't like to see? And just give me a little bit of criticism so I can move forward in my life. So it will be really awesome, please. So now if I look at them, guys, this is here. I finish the results. I come with ASINs. It's going to show me all of the ASINs that I put in. So here, just double check that all of them have been run. Distribution here, I really don't understand this. I really don't understand it very well. Like this organic keyword, people are ranked for 3,000 keyword. Amazon recommend. I don't know what's that. I really don't use it. I don't know it. But if you want to have a very big glance and you're a little bit experienced, or you can put keywords together, you can look at these here. Binoculars being from all these 5 ASINs. Binocular was mentioned 979 times. Camera was mentioned 892. Then we have digital, 372, video, adult, binocular, bird, night vision. These are the most important keywords. So if you want to do your title very quickly, you'll be able to use this keyword and be good to go. But let's go ahead and do the same thing. I want to do searches, 250 now, since I am, oh my God, 250. Leave the maximum. I don't care. Position, let's go 72. Word is 2. Sponsor rank average. Average was selected out of all product. Let's say 55. Okay, let's see. 3,200 to 1,000. That's not bad. That's cool. That's cool. So here, binocular camera. 260. I know I'm doing too much, guys. I'm going through it really detailed. I just want to make sure you guys get it. If it's not, I'm done. But what do you guys do? Basically, you're gonna find all the keywords. You're gonna make sure that you have this 10 to 15,000 searches per month. In this case, since the market is a little bit medium, small to medium, I will highly recommend that you actually even count the keyword that have the small search volume. Put them together and you'll be good to go. And if you put them all, now we're finding a lot. Look, binoculars for adult compact. We have video game is not compact binoculars, binocular compact, zoom camera, HD camera, not really, night vision binocular. So you'll be able to go through them a lot and you'll be able to find them, but I don't want to annoy you too much with my life. So let me come back and let's see. All right, guys. So we talked about validation. So first we go about competition. I want to make sure that really the reviews are low enough for me to be able to compete. Then we talk about market size by looking at the depth of the market, how much the market is making money. Then we talk about domination, which is how many sellers are competing or dominating the whole first page. In this case, we didn't have any. Then we need to find 3 to 5 keywords that have minimum of 10 to 15,000 keywords. I think we did that because there's a lot of binocular for adult, binocular regular, the big ones, they are there. But if you want to be really honed down, you need to go ahead and find the longer tail keyword that really describe your product more, but you will still make sales from those big keywords. So when I was looking at them, and we were all looking at them, here we found like what's called that? Binoculars for adult was, for example, 7,000. Then we have thermal imaging, not really. Compact binocular, 3,700. If you add more of them, you're gonna get 15,000 minimum. But then once we get the 15,000, the next step to be able to find this 10 to 15 keywords that if they add up together with a long tail keyword, they add up to really good amount. They'd be good to go. Really good. All right, so this is good. Now the second part is differentiation. Now I am with differentiation, I'm going to go fast because I did a video before about differentiation. I'll try to link it to this video. I explained about how to differentiate the product very in depth. I think it was 1 hour or something. So that's why I don't want to have one episode only about differentiation, since I did it before. But let's talk a little bit about differentiation. Now, guys, as I said, differentiation. Without differentiation, you're not going to be able to launch a product just like everyone else's, and you think you're going to make money. It's not. You want to be different. You want to be something you added more value to the product, because you cannot launch a product and try the same product as your competitor and expecting you're going to make the same sales. Why would they choose you if you're the same and he has more reviews or she has more reviews, has more ranking? Why would they choose you? The only thing you're going to be able to do is by competing by price. So you will lower your price and then you compete. So basically playing a price war, and is just not the game you want to play. Trust me, you don't want to play that. So what you want to do is basically adding, since this person, the competitor, has higher and you have less reviews, less ranking, but if you have a good product quality, you actually fix all the problems that people are talking about. Slowly, this is going to bring you up to them, to their level, because you know the buyer who comes in, he sees this guy, but he sees your product that has more value but has less reviews. Like, you know what? I'll buy his. Has more value. If worst case scenario, I'll just return it. So differentiation is very important, and it comes in 3 types in my language. One of them is going to be variation. So you can do variation, colors, size, quantity. You can do that. I don't like variation. If I do variation, it will be top 3 variation only. I wouldn't go more, and that's it. The second one is going to be an add-on, giving something bonus or free with it. So for example, for this product, binoculars, if I want to give an SD card, because that's one of the keywords that came up all the time, SD card maybe I want to do. The second one is going to be the third type of differentiation is going to be customized. So for example, I had this product, but then I realized when I'm reading the bad reviews, reading people's comments, I found out this product, it's much better. Instead of having a screen, LCD screen that 15 inches. Wow. If I have 3 inches, maybe I want 4 inches. Or if they have 2 inches, maybe they need a little bit bigger. So you're going to get this, you'll be able to customize it. But this is going to take you more effort, more money to be able to do it. And you need to be very, very careful when you do it. Because if you get it wrong, and it's not really that important. If I read all the bad reviews and I found only one guy saying about the size, but the rest are all happy, and you just saw that, you're like, oh, okay, I'm going to do it. It's not a big importance, but added a lot of money or added a lot of cost to your product, it might affect you. So you need to be really, really, really careful with that. So now, how do we differentiate and how to be able to find them? Let's go ahead and look at my screen again. Okay. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go to my top guys and see what else I can do. So the first thing I can read, I can go to the reviews. Since we have 3.7 rating out of 5, that means there's a lot of room of improvement. Look at the 17% of them, 4 stars, 3 stars, 2 stars, 1 stars. Now, please pay attention. I usually, the 1 star, I glance through them because most of them is going to be a person who's just being very bitchy about, oh, I get the product, but the box was a little bit dented. Or someone's going to say, oh, the product is amazing, but the color is off-white, off-gray, a little bit grayish. It's something stupid that really doesn't make sense. Or someone say, hey, I bought it as a gift for my father, but I don't know if he liked it or not. So you give him a bad review. It's some stupid thing that you're going to see that you never seen in your life that could happen. But look at them. But do not put too much importance in them. The second, third, and fourth, I think, are very important because usually the third and the fourth, especially, they're going to be about people who really like the product, but they're giving you productive criticism. So basically, they're giving you the right things. Like, hey, I love this product; it's really awesome, but I think if we had an SD card with it, will be awesome. Or someone says, hey, I love this product, but I wish it came with a strap. Oh, I love this product. I wish if it came with a carrying case or something like that. Like really like it, but they have legitimate concern or something to modify the product to help you out, which is really important. So you can go ahead, read the bad reviews, and you'll be able to be good to go. The other thing you can do is you're going to go ahead and look at the sponsored product related item. So you can look at here and see what else they have. Like here you have Earth Wi-Fi spotting scope camera update. $50 is too much. I cannot add it to my product. The cost is very important. You cannot be too crazy about it. You can come here and keep looking through and see what else people are really liking, or what people are differentiating, or what people are running ads on your product that could be complementary to your product. For example, this strap and $46. I don't know why it's on a strap for 46. Impossible. This is $46. But let's say a strap. Someone wants a strap. You'll be able to look at it. Maybe here. What's this? Phone scope, iPhone XR complete. This scoping kit. I don't know. Something like that. Cleaning kit or something. I'm not sure. So you'll be able to look at this. And also, some of them, they're going to have, what am I? Let's say my life is hard. Let me see. Usually it's going to be frequently bought together somewhere here sometimes, but this one doesn't have it. I'm not sure why, but depends on the product. But you'll be able to go through a sponsored product or related product. Like this one has related product here. Sponsored product related to this item. You'll be able to look through them, and that's it. Now, if you want to make your life much easier, and Helium 10 make it really easy for you, if you have a listing, let's say this one has 200 rating, that means I have a lot of people made a review, left a review, but the rating is very bad. That means I can learn a lot from them. Instead of me going to the review section and coming here, I'm just going to show it, please. I know it's annoying sometimes. I can look at all reviews, or I can click at 1-star reviews and show me all the 1-star reviews, and you'll be able to read them here, all of them. You'll be good to go. Or if you want to make your life easy, you can come to X-Ray, which is a really good thing, but wait until until uploads, and I'll show you how to do this. You come here, you're gonna do something called review downloader, and I'm gonna say I want to see everything from 1 star to the 4th star, and then I'm gonna do extract. It's gonna bring me to this page. This page is really gonna make your life easy. It's gonna tell you all the reviews that have been written. Okay, 1 star, 2 star, blah blah blah. If you wanted to do it really more in depth, you can do 1 star at a time. So 1 star, then the 2 stars, and the 3 stars, and the 4 star, and you can get them by themselves if you want. But here it tells you everything. You can read them in one place and easy and nice. The other thing is analysis. Analysis is very important because this here is going to tell you more. Let me just go deeper. It tells me what you did not, should have, what you pay, SD card. Now, this is very important. Did not what? There's something that this product didn't have or should have had what? So now I want to know more in depth. So what I can do here, I can come to this little boy. It's going to download me a file, and I'm going to see what is their comment. This is very important, ladies and gentlemen. So now it's going to give me a file. Give me a file. I need to, here. Give me a file like this one. And I am going to come and see. So it's going to be the author. The author is basically who's the person who left the review. Here it's going to tell me, is it verified or not verified? Is it helpful or not helpful? How many people find it helpful? Here's going to tell me the title of each review. And here's going to tell me the body. This is what I want to know, guys. What did they mean when they say did not? Did not what? So I'm going to read it. Like most consumer, I have bought my share of lemons, but this product is the worst I have ever purchased. The focus wheel was tight. Hold a second. Man, what am I doing? Yeah, the wheel so tight that it barely turned either direction, even after 15 minutes of trying to free it. This product is not even worth the free shipping, piece of junk. So they had an issue with the needle. So that's something you need to look into and make sure that when you have a good product that's being fixed. Let me see if I open it here better. Okay. Then the other one. Product did not come with the case or software. Does not use SD. Uses a micro SD, not as described. So that's another thing. You need to pay attention. Hey, this product, make sure that comes with the case. Everything that you promise in the listing has to come with it. At the same time, this product didn't have SD card. Use micro SD card. So you need to pay attention to this. You don't, because a lot of people sell this product. They don't know a lot about technology. So you will need to make sure, hey, is it SD or micro SD? So you need to pay attention to the details. It makes a lot of very, very important. Did not have a very good experience with this ability. Take a good picture with a binocular. My son came home from school talking about some binocular that a friend of his had. I had never heard of this binocular. And you can keep going and see. So this is really cool. So now instead of me going through everything, I'll be able to go through the things that really the main keywords that trigger something that could be bad, didn't have, or should have. Should have is even very important because they're giving me ideas now of what product or what the things that I really want, which is really important. So let me see, what is this? I know I'm taking much from your time, guys, but if you want to learn the right things, I need to take my time, right? Let's see. So this guy says, I really want to like the Vivtar binocular camera. Unfortunately, its technology is extremely outdated. Software firmware reminds me of 1985. Oh my God. So basically software, you need to make sure that you really get something up to date that people really like. We're in the iPhone era. That means we need to make sure we get good stuff. And we are in the Amazon era. Everything in 2 days can be delivered. In 1 day it can be delivered. People want something fast, something intuitive, something really, really good. So you need to make sure that's really well. And then we have here, minus are not intuitive. That included several amount, I guess, should have headed for a bad review, I suppose, wanted to believe. So yes, the people buying this product like it, but it's not functioning the way they want. I should have read the reviews before ordering and bought it nicely. So people really regretting this product, which is really sad. I ordered this for a trip. I was going on diving with great whites in Mexico. You crazy? Crazy? You crazy going to dive with the whites, man? No whites for me. I'm so scared of sharks. You have no idea. On the way there from San Diego, there would be a lot to see. Needed binocular. Don't make the same mistake. Absolutely terrible. So people are really complaining, guys, not liking the product. So let me come back and show you my face, and then we're going to go to the next phase. So guys, we saw this. We saw the reviews are very, very important. I mean, all the stuff that we have here, guys, you need to pay attention to it. You need to read them to be able to modify the product to your best ability. I'm telling you, if I had a course or anything, that would be in it 100%. There's not much for me to modify here. I gave you the one before. I gave you this one. Trust me, if you watch them, you'll be able to appreciate the product to the best ability. And I have no doubt in my mind you'll be able to find something really, really great. So that's been done. Now, the other thing, you'll be able to differentiate, and the software make it easy. And by the way, a shameless blog, we have affiliate link for Helium 10. Please, if you want it, the link is below in the comments. Click on it. You get 50% of your first month, and after that, you pay a full price. If you want to use it, Amazon FBA Giants 15, and this is the link. Basically, build your Amazon FBA business. Claim your offer today. You will get 50% for your first month with FBA Giants 50, or 10% every month when you get to use the code FBA Giants 10. So this is our landing page. Go ahead. If you get it, you help the channel, you help us, and I really appreciate the help if you can. But as affiliate, as I said. Now, let's go back and talk about what's the second way of finding products or finding differentiation. Remember we used Cerebral? We used five ASINs. We did reverse ASIN. Now we need to make sure we look at here. They do frequently bought together. Now, unfortunately, they don't have enough products. Usually, if you have really a product that really been there for a long time, has a lot of data, has a lot of frequently bought together, you'll be able to find multiple products. Is going to have the same thing as a scroll. This what's called carousel thing, and you'll be able to find a lot. But so far, we found this one, which is the pocket, the case. So if you want to buy this product, you'll be able to, even the related products are similar. You'll be able to basically put a case with it, and you'll be good to go. But for sure, there's a lot of things you can do. You can be very creative. Once you contact your supplier, let me get back. Once you contact your supplier or binocular, you can go through their list, and you'll be able to see what other things that you can modify and put them together, and you'll be really, really good. So I think today we have talked about validation. We talked about differentiation. You have no reason not to be able to validate a product very well. For sure, there's a system of a 12-step system or 10-step system that you can follow that I use. But you don't want to take much from your time. I think what I shared today is enough. At the same time, the differentiation, I think we covered all the types of differentiation, how you find your differentiation. These are the basic, not basic, these are the main ones that you really can find. I use them every time I launch a product. I use the same way until brand analytics showed up. And now as I do it a different way a bit, hopefully we'll be able to show you how to differentiate a product by using brand analytic. Little bit advanced, but it's well worth it. So please, guys, let me know how you think about this episode, how it was, and let's go ahead and answer some questions that we have. Hi, everyone. If you find this informative, do not forget to like. Yes, Nancy, thank you. Nancy Parsons says, hello to you. Joanne says, Sad, I must leave session shortly, but I'm curious about what initially sparks your interest in a product other than price range. This type of product usually does well on Amazon personal interest. It's not only, I mean, I told you it's not one thing. The price for sure is important. Competition is important. The market size, how easy to ship the product, how easy I can differentiate, how much money I'm going to put in that product, how much cash flow I'm going to get, how much strains I'm going to get. There's a lot of things that get involved in it, but that depends on individual basis. It depends on individual cases. So it's very hard for me to tell you. And it wouldn't be fair for me to compare myself and go ahead and tell you, yes, I do this and that, but maybe it's not the same situation for you. So it's not applicable. But yeah, the product, that's something unique, especially me when I search for product all the time. I know what's unique, what's not, what comes a lot. I have a lot of clients as well. So when I see their products and I see how which ones are sucking, you'll be able to figure out, hey, this product is saturated. And most of the things that I see has to be something unique, but also depends on the market size. So the experience that I have, that really have an edge over people, but you'll be able to learn it. I mean, I've seen a lot of people, some people that they just started the business and right away from off the bat, they really did well. So it's very hard. Joanne said product research video explained that you started the categories, apply filters to collect data, 100%. Base your decision on the data, personal interest, and what's selling a lot on Amazon would not be a good qualifier. 100% I agree. And then you need to know that you can compete in the market. So understanding the market is critical. Market is the most important. Once I understood the market, I was able to really get ahead of the game. And now here says, what's he using to know the reviews? Mo, I'm using review downloader. So basically, you come here. Let me close this. You come here, use the X-ray, and then you come to review downloader, and it's going to tell you how many reviews you want to choose, what you want to extract. Then extract it, and you'll be able to get everything that you need here. And that's it. That's all what you need to do, man. All right, guys. I think we don't have any more questions. I think, I don't know if we have any. Just let me remove all this. And let me see here. Do you have any more questions? Oh, yeah, we have questions. No, actually, we don't. Oh, yeah, we have a question, yes. It says, what do you do a product that gets less than $9 PPC without profit? So there's a lot of product. Like we have a person I'm dealing with right now. He's selling his product for $11, making $2 or $3, and still selling 30 to 50 units. For sure, they're going to make a difference. So $9 is still good as long as your CPC or cost per click for PPC is doing well. If this is doing well and you be able to capture sales or conversions with a lower cost per click, you should be fine. So $9 is still very good. You should be really, really good. I just want to make sure I put it here to make sure people see. Jack Lee says, would you do a product that gets less than $9 profit without PPC? Yes, you can. $9-10 is very good. But for sure, higher you go, better it is. But for sure, $10 is really, really good. Really good. The product that I told you, supplement, it makes around $15 per unit as a profit, as a gross profit, and but it sells 30, 40 units a day, so it makes a lot of money. So that's why. So it's not a big thing, but yes, really, really good stuff. So $9, not much. It's very good. Don't worry about it. What's the name of the tool you're using? Voodoo app on Amazon for the info. I'm using Helium 10. Helium 10 review downloader. So that's what I'm using, Helium 10. Helium 10 has everything that we need to be able to do the whole process. And as I said before, you're not obligated to get Helium 10, but I get a lot of requests of people, I want Helium 10, I want Helium 10, I want Helium 10. They want to understand how it works. So I'm just bringing it to you. I'm trying to use this case study with them, and it'll be good to go. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Any tool that you have, you can use. You still be able to do it. Maybe some of them are lacking some kind of tools that you'll be able to compensate by doing it manually, by using virtual assistant. So do not dwell on it or do not feel it's a must. Some features are very attractive that you want to use, but most of them can be done without it. What's the best way to get reviews that's not against Amazon? Basically, the first one is just basically having your email follow-up sequence. You're having a good a product insert. The other thing, you can do a Manychat, and you use a contest. For example, a contest. Hey, we're giving $100 Amazon contest. If anybody bought from your product, you'd be able to retarget them through Facebook ads, and you'll be able, you can do that. Or, the best way for me, Manychat, honestly, I just reach out to my group of people that I build, the email list that I build, then I run contests within them, and I'll be good to go. That's what I do. It works very well, beautifully, and I have no complaints with that. For sure, There's a lot of ways that you can do it. Black Hat, but I don't use them. I do not use them. So now it's only Manychat. Now, am I gonna tell you I am very saint and I am just do everything according to Amazon? No. Sometimes I go to the gray area. Sometimes I go to the gray area, but it is what it is. For sure, Nancy says yes. Early review program, yes. Early review program is very good for the beginning. And also you have Vine program for Vine review program. So basically, if you're brand registered, you can use Vine program. You'll be able to use. You can actually get up to 30 reviews for each product, which is really awesome. So now reviews is not a big game. If you find a good product and you'll be able to get 30 reviews, and the top guys are making 200 reviews, 100 reviews, you'll be able to compete. So now the reviews is not as much, as long as you have a good product that's actually has a good quality. You can stand behind the quality. You have a good manufacturer warranty, that you have a good customer service. If you have those done well, so any reviews you're going to make sure that they are positive, because the Vine reviews usually are a little bit very people are really, they think they basically people, they leave bad reviews. Some of them, they very, very hard to get a good review. So they will go, for example, 4-star or 3 stars. So you need to make sure that you have really good products. So when you do the Vine reviews, you'll be able to get a good reviews and avoid the bad ones. But yeah, a review program for sure, 100%. This is like a natural. This is normal. As soon as you get a product, a review program, and you're good to go. And that's it. So guys, please like and share. Share the video if you find it useful. Please subscribe to the channel. We are 175 people away from 1,000, or we are 175 shy away from 1,000 subscribers. So please give me the help and let's get over this hump of 1,000. Really grateful. I hope you guys find a lot of value in this stuff. I really believe that if you do those steps, you'll be able to find a good product that you want to source and you start making money. For sure, not everything, but it's enough for you to be able to get a product and learn from it and be able to make a few $100 a month. So next week, we're going to talk about sourcing, and we'll see what else we're going to talk about. But sourcing, hopefully for next week. So far, we did how to start. We talked about product research, part number 1, product research number 2. This episode, we talked about differentiation and product validation. Number 5, next time we're going to talk about sourcing, and hopefully we'll be almost done, and we have a few episodes, and then we'll be done. And then I'm going to make it for Q&A, and you can tell me whatever you want. So guys, appreciate you. Thank you so much for everything. Stay strong, stay safe, and do not forget to use your time wisely, and do not be a sheep, be a lion. Go out there, get the money. Do not be in your bed, on your corner, crying because there's a lot of diseases out there, or there's stuff that could happen to you. If you're gonna be in this mindset, you're not made for entrepreneurship. You're not made to build a business. But if you're trying to absorb information until you get your budget ready, do that. But learn the right steps, and you'll be good to go. Trust me, you'll be fine. And that's it. Sorry, I'm gonna answer this last question before I leave, because I want to make sure Jack Lee is getting the answer he wants. What tool are you using that shows detailed info about a product? It's showing rank, net, ASIN, appears directly under the product title when you go to any product Amazon. As you know, guys, I do private label. I do private labels. Yes, I'm sure I do private label. I do wholesale. I do wholesale. I do retail online arbitrage, and some pallets. So basically, this tool called Ref Seller. This one here you're talking about, Jack. Just let me know. Talking about this one. This is the one. This is called Ref Seller. Honestly, you don't need it. I just use it because from a long time I had it. That's all my business. But now I'm going to share with you, hopefully next time, how to use this one, which is similar to this one, and we'll be able to tackle it from there. So don't worry. Next week, when you guys come, when you guys attend the next session, you will see how I'm going to use this tool that's going to help you with your business and how to validate the price and all the stuff. So guys, I appreciate you. Thank you for the support. Give it big thumbs up, like, subscribe, share, and I love you too much. Thank you, and I'll see you next Saturday in our live Q&A, and we'll talk about sourcing. Take care, everybody. I'll see you in the next one.